Hello my trading partners, welcome to my channel after a long time. Please subscribe my channel, like and share so that you will find a notification whenever I upload a video. So today I'm going to the week next kind of analysis. What will be happening in the Nifty? So I have categorized some stocks and some indexes like Nifty in scope, BankNifty in scope, JSW and Reliance. So let's start from Nifty. What Nifty has an outlook in the coming week? मतलब ये अगले सप्ताह में कैसा करेगा? We are trying to analyze. So we have seen over a period of June. We can start if we consider the month of June, the entire month of June, July, the market has been in a range between 15,909 and kind of 15,511. Although there is a support, good working support, market has been witnessing, but whenever there is a breakout, it failed to happen and it takes support from previous days lows and come back in the same ranging market like this. So this is the outlook of the 1 hour time frame chart. So what happens, लगभग 1-2 महीने से ये एक रेंज में चल रहा है, then it has got a range breakout. From here, this 15th July also it has tried to touch 16,000 mark, tried to touch I would say, but it failed badly and come back to the lower levels of the same June. Again it tried to go to the same June and means the higher June and find a huge resistance. So you can count the number of resistance. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, altogether you can say 5, 6, and on the 7th breakout it find itself like ready to fly kind of. So we can see that there are 7th resistance altogether for the last 2 months, and after facing those seven resistance, it got a breakout, and it is a huge breakout. There is no look back kind of, there is no retesting. So it's a huge breakout, and entire market community, trading community welcomed this 16,000 mark, like milestone of the Nifty happened after so many months, and finally it rise up like anything. And then on the next day it has got a breakout. Let's see in the lower time frame, say for example 15 minutes. So if we see in the 15-minute time frame, we can easily understand what is happening in the market. Sorry, this has to no, let me take it out. And yeah, so if we can see that here, from here it has been rising like anything. So when there is a one side move, either at this place it could have a rejection, but there is no identified level of rejection when market is moving upside, breaking all time high, like say. And after that it has on the 21st of August it has a gap up and it rise again and create a June, a range, you can say. This is another range it has created for itself and come back to the same June again. It broke, it has broken, it has broken it, but on retest it failed and come back the same June. So market in a range again, which is that it has created on 4th of August. Now, likely 10th of August will be what will happen on 20th of August. No one knows, but yeah, we can do some analysis from technical point of view. What it would be like. Either it is going to create a new high or breaking the zone either side. So this is the range. You can say the range is like 16,290 and lower side the range is 16,222. So altogether there are 60 point Nifty has been ranging. Am I calculating correct? So 16,223 and 16,287. So almost 60 70 points it has been ranging around. There is a clear cut trend line which is facing a consistent rejections in terms of resistance, and it is finding a support as well. So what is the massive support Nifty at present now? So Nifty at present 16,222 is the current resistance. As for my analysis, my analysis may be different, but yeah, but we can say since 4th of August it has been in the range and it has got a support. So support tried to be broken first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and the fifth time. Fifth time it again got a rejection. You can see that there is an engulfing kind of candle has been formed, which has been taken out the bottom lows and highs of the candle. Almost, it is not exactly, but yeah, if at a support there is an engulfing candle, we can say that yeah, it has been taken away. So let's see whether there is a nifty in a mood to expand further or looking a downside further. So our approach should be like, until it breaks it until it breaks the level, this one 1600 275, and not only break, it should retest as well. If it breaks, come again, and then go up, then we have a bullish side. Else, if we find another there, yeah, I would like to say here there is still a scope of consolidation, right? Within this, so market may be in a range 1 day or 2 day, but it is growing closer to a breakout. Either side, it may be downside, it may be upside. So if there is a breakout at upside, we need to wait for a retest and try to catch the newer highs in Nifty. Second, if it breaks down, what will happen? If it breaks down, then we can say yeah, it is breakdown. It tests the last support as a resistance, and then it has no limit to fall down until this limit. And the objective of this fall will be bridging this gap. So Nifty recently has a huge gap. On 4th of August, there is a huge gap there. So this gap can be treated as a target, and the gap filling can the next up move we can expect back from the filling the gap, because there has been consecutively green candles. 15-minute time frame is a good time frame to understand the support and resistance. So there has been I can say that yeah, there has been a consistent green candles, means buyers are aggressive. If buyers are aggressive, then sellers have to be, you know play some other ways. It will come here and convert into buyers and go back. So this is the view of Nifty for the week ahead. Let's see how does it behave. Sorry, I'm poor in drawings. Yeah, so this is a clear-cut view of Nifty from my point of view. Next, I'm going to analyze Bank Nifty, which has a huge appetite to rise further, because it has been suffering a lot for the last few months, you can say, because Nifty has been growing and growing, breaking the resistance, rising further, but Bank Nifty has been suffering a lot. So this is 1 hour time frame chart. And in the 1 hour time frame chart, we can see market has a resistance at this level. Whenever it comes here close to this is a selling zone. It goes back, come to retest again, and then fall back. Gradually it is lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower lows. So this has been, kind of there is a swing low, swing highs forming. So it has been a downtrend, and further, so this has been facing resistance one, two. Let me take this brush. One, two, three, four. At the fourth time, it broke, and similar as Nifty tried to break the resistance and fell badly. Even the fall is like, the resistance is so strong. There is a huge gap down on next day, that is 19th of July. And again, this has been another set of resistance for Bank Nifty. So it tries to way back and way back. And following the suit following the suit of Nifty, this has also gap up and boom back. Now we have seen after much of resistance and break, and once it find a breakthrough in the resistance, it moved ahead the resistance and came back to retest, and since then it is retesting. Let's break into a small piece of time. Yeah, this is better. This is a better view for intraday traders. 15-minute, 5-minute time of candles. So we have a huge support around this. This level is a very support area, so good support zone for Bank Nifty. So do not sell whenever this zone is reaching within this breakout, this triangle, the triangular shape, because it's still in a very similar way which Nifty has. The Bank Nifty has also a scope of consolidating further this week, 1 or 2 days, and maybe it may fall, or it may rise, or it may fall. So if it fell at this zone, there is a huge opportunity for sellers to reach out this bottom like 35,380, 35,393, or you can say 35,400. 35,400 is a good support zone according to my analysis, and if this failed to hold the candles, it will also breach this gap of 200 points. Almost 200 points gap is lying there. Not. Let me check what is the gap exactly. 85 points. But yeah, if we consider this line as a breakout zone, then our target would be higher, almost 150 points. So we have how much points altogether from here? If it has a breakout, there will be 500 odd points. We have downside, means if it finds a breakout, then our target will be higher. Maybe positional or maybe intraday point of view, the target will be higher. Maximum target is 500, and if it has a breakout which appears to be more promising. This is also promising, like support tested once, twice, third time, fourth time, and fifth time. So 5 times it has tested and it has pulled back itself badly and find a resistance here as well. The trend line is perfectly working as a resistance. So there is a chance of consolidation, or there is a chance of breaking the support and hitting the lower targets of 500 points. Or if it has a way out of this breakout and wait for the retest, and we can have this much of target, like what is the target exactly from here? It would be 350 points. Maximum target is 350 points. You may find some consolidation during the journey, But point wise, it is quite clear. Upside is it has an appetite of 345 points, and downside almost 500 plus points. Targets are there for Bank Nifty. So this is all about Bank Nifty. Let's see how does it behave in days to come. Let me go to JSW Steel. So JSW Steel is in a very good level. How? Because you can see there is a daytime frame. There has been a one side rise once this June got once this June got broken. This is a range which has been JSW has been traveling through. The moment is it finds itself in a congestion zone. Uh, Means when there is a breakout happen from this zone, it has a huge appetite to rise, like this way. Now, this has been this is the all-time high, not all-time high, but yeah, for this swing high, this is the last swing high. Let me check when was is there any other nearest high level? No, there is no high level. Great. So we can say that there is a huge opportunity for sellers. Why? It has tested and fell back, took a support. The support is very critical to understand. So, or you can say this has been in a zone, this zone, right? But this zone is a very carrying huge points. This zone carrying huge points. How? Let me tell you. So let's break to 1 hour first and try to understand the. So this is the point where it's a last swing high in daytime frame, and it has come back to this level again, and there is a channel which is going narrow day by day. So if we look at the channel, this has rose this like this support, support, resistance, and it has come back to the support, right? So this time 1 2 3 4 fifth time, this is the fifth time, right? Second thing, how we can understand to confirm that either it will have a further expansion or looking for a breakout downside, because it had this is a very high level based on the last swing high. So this is a seller zone. This is explicitly a seller zone, we can say. This is a seller zone based on the last experience happened in the market. If you can see, this has been a seller zone. This has fallen like anything, and this trend line is working perfectly. And when there is a breakout, there is a retest kind of thing. If we expand this, there is a breakout, failed, breakout again, retested and flying. So if we check this, now come back to the channel again. So there is a channel. So there is a high probability to break down this ride in the channel like this, and it will. There is a huge appetite of how many points? How many points? Let's see. There could be, if there is a breakout in this zone, there could be points like 80 points we have. So there's a huge appetite. There is no there is no support between this. If we look in this daytime frame, we can easily understand that there is no support at all, except this trend line, which will be hitting in the bottom as well. So our target is open and openly clear that it will be hitting this much of 80 points targets. Or safer side, you can book your book your book your profits based on the price actions where you should be exit. But positional wise, this is quite, means even Monday it will fail down. Monday, Tuesday, by Tuesday it will fail down definitely, and will be giving you a huge opportunity to make money. Okay, and next is Reliance. Reliance is very favorite chapter. So Reliance is very clear, very clear where it is heading to and what will happen, blah blah blah. So our my understanding is this: this has been traveling in a channel, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth is a huge breakout. Fifth is a huge break, means the single candle has the almost the target achieving. If we look at from the price action point of view, we have a first target here, we have a second target here, we have a third target here. So all the targets we have. Fourth, we have a channel point of view. This is the next target. This is the next target. So possibility could be there also after achieving the target 1, 2, and 3. But will it go there? We are not sure. Yeah. So how can we conclude? We can conclude through support and resistance understanding, because this has been a huge support. This is a huge support for Reliance. The mark 2080 is a very huge support. If you want to buy above it, it would be good, because if you see this, there has been a breakout. There has been a breakout. Let us go back to 5-minute chart. Yeah, there has been a breakout, and try to rise. This is the first level resistance. It stopped the candles to rise further, but come back to retest. It is retest successfully the what I can say, the trend line. It has successfully tested the breakout and he has a huge appetite to rise further. Okay. So what you can do, what can be done actually? If it rise further, we have to understand where will be the next target. So our next target should be, according to me, this is the next target, first target you can say, not this one, sorry, this one, somewhere around 2006. So our buy point would be like if we buy from here, our if we have 11 points, Reliance in a stock like Reliance, 11 points is a good one. But on the higher side, there is a huge opportunity. It may go back to test the channel again. So there could be 40 points, 45 points. We have an appetite to rise, because it will go back to it should go back and retest the channel lower trend line. That's the price action. Second, where could be our, let me go back to 15-minute time frame. So what could be the lower side? Do not sell if it breaks this this line downside and retest. We horizontal lines, horizontal trading lines like support and resistance should. It is advised to trade when it is retested. So suppose it has a breakout, let it go back. No, not an issue. Let it come back again. If it cross the last swing, just enter your target, and your stop loss would be. Suppose you enter here, so your stop loss should be very low of 10-12 points. Safer side, let's say 13 points, and you can keep the trade on. Where it will halt, let me see where it will halt. There is a huge appetite to fall 40 points. So 40 points downside and 45 point upside. But you should know, we should know what is the trade zone actually. Where is the trading zone? Means the places, locations where you should enter. You should know the locations of entering your trade. Otherwise, suppose you have not any location and you enter, then you are ready to burn your hands and blowing your capital invested. So it is a very precisely, I am looking. I am bullish. I am bullish. If Nifty has a big break outside, I am bullish on the Bank Nifty if it has a breakout outside. I am bearish if it broke this support. I am bearish and having a huge appetite to earn. And I am bearish on Nifty as well. If it breaks down, I will wait. I will wait for the zone to frame. Once the zone is framed, we can enter easily and capitalize well. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks a lot.